Hi there. My name is Sinikka Waugh with Your Clear Next Step, and it is my absolute joy to spend a few minutes sharing some thoughts with you. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. I had the opportunity to spend some time with some of you in a few conversations earlier this year, and I know that you are going through some really significant change right now, and it's exciting and terrifying and wonderful and thrilling and overwhelming and all of the things that change can bring with it. I'll have the opportunity to spend some time with your larger organization in January, and I'm really looking forward to that. We have a great day planned. Between now and then, I understand that some of you are together here in December. And as leaders, there are some messages that I would love for you to know. You'll have a chance to spend a little bit of time looking at a video that talks through some of the journey of transition. And before you watch that journey, just a couple of things that I'd love for you to think about. As you look at change, change and transition are two words for some very similar things. Change is something that sort of can happen intentionally or unintentionally, and change can sometimes feel like it happens to us. But transition is something that we do intentionally and we do together. Transition is something that allows us to move from where we are today to where we're going. And change management, as we often call it, is more really intentionally transition management. It's what moves us all together from where we are today to where we want to be. And when we talk about this, we often use language from A, which is where we are today, to B, which is where we're going. And as you explore that conversation from A, where we are today, to B, where we're going, we'll talk about that in terms of a journey with some pretty distinct stages to it. There are 5 different stages, and those 5 different stages each have 5 different messages associated with it. And as you think about that, and as you listen to the conversation about the messages, one of the things I invite you to consider is that when most of us go through periods of change and transition, most of us experience this both at the I lens, which means this change is happening to me or at me or around me or about me, as well as the we lens. It's happening to us and about us and at us and through us. And when we process change and transition, it's important to recognize both are real, both are valid, and both are legitimate. When you are in a position of leadership, it is essential that you process your I lens in a productive and safe way so that you have secured your own mask before trying to help someone else. You recognize the analogy, I'm sure. It's like being on an airplane and the flight attendant tells you at some point an oxygen mask may drop down. And when you need that, should you need that, even if you want to help someone else, you need to secure your own mask before helping someone else. The point being that while you may want to help someone else, if you have passed out from lack of oxygen, you are no use to anyone else. The same goes for times of change and transition. If you've not taken the time to secure your own mask, to be really comfortable, to be secure in this transition, to be absolutely sure that you are bought in, to be absolutely sure that you are convicted in what we're doing and why we're doing it, to be absolutely sure that B is obviously and urgently better than A for you as an individual, it will be exceptionally hard for you to convince anyone that you lead to follow you. Be sure to secure your own mask before helping others around you, which is why it's so important for leaders to take the time to have these conversations first. Securing your own mask is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. It is how we help one another. Look for the I lens. Look for how you can get the support that you need. Change is difficult. Change impacts each one of us in a different way. And change evokes feelings of loss. It invokes feelings of fear and uncertainty. It invokes feelings of challenge and difficult. It invokes feelings of things we would rather not consider many of the time. And sometimes it invokes feelings of opportunity and enthusiasm and excitement, and those are great too. Processing those, acknowledging those, accepting those, and finding the messaging that you need to get through each of the stages so that you can recognize that the B we're headed for is obviously and urgently better for you as an individual, so that the B is obviously and urgently better for us together, is absolutely critical for your organization's success. I implore you to take the time that you need to talk through that. Seek out the information that you need from your leader. Seek out the information that you need from your peers. Get that mask secured so that you have what you need so that you can be full of oxygen to help those around you. If there's something that I can do to be helpful, please don't hesitate to reach out. It is my joy to be on this journey with you. And I look forward to being part of it every step of the way. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day.